Alright guys, welcome back, and today we're going to do a little review on the new Infinity Wars Bucky Barnes from Hot Toys, and we're also going to compare it to its predecessor, the Winter Soldier from Captain America Winter Soldier. And on the right here we have the Infinity War box, and on the left the Winter Soldier, Captain America Winter Soldier box. So let's get into it. So as you can see, both boxes have their perspective images of Bucky Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier, as he's seen in both movies. So for Infinity War, we got the picture of him with his new arm, his vibranium arm, I believe. If we flip this around, on the side it says Bucky Barnes, 1/6 scale figure with a picture of the Infinity Gauntlet and the Avengers movie logo. On the back, you have your credits here and warning choking hazards and the Winter Soldier star logo on him. Flip it again, Bucky Barnes, 1/6 scale figure with the bit of his arm here. And then for the 2014 Captain America Winter Soldier movie, we have Sebastian Stan here in his more evil looking Winter Soldier uniform. I think it looks better, but that's me. Turn it around to the side, nothing except the bottom. It says MMS 241, 1/6 scale figure. The back, Winter Soldier warnings and whatnot. On the side here, you have Winter Soldier at the top, MMS 241. And note that the Infinity War Bucky is a what is it called? Flip cover, or cover you just take off, versus the shoebox style for the 2014 figure. And once you take the top slip cover off, you get the see-through window for the Infinity War Bucky. Now for the accessories for the Infinity War Bucky, you get let's see, 4 pairs of hands, 4 metallic, 4 gloved hands, obviously for one of his metal arm. Doesn't come with too much accessories. Here is the his metal arm that's turning into dust. We also have a scope that you can add on to his rifle, assault rifle. His assault rifle goes here, and his vibranium arm, which is pretty good detail, I must say. Very nice looking. Not as nice looking as that chrome silver metal arm from Winter Soldier, in my opinion, but still cool nonetheless. Now you do want to be careful with this figure. This joint here is kind of stiff, so I would advise not putting it in too many, or not moving it as much, for it. I feel like it might break, so that's up to you guys. So this is all you get with them, guys. You get the Infinity War base that we've seen plenty of times now with the Infinity War line. It says Bucky Barnes. Got the Avengers logo, so not bad, not bad at all. And then we got the pairs of arms. We have this kind of looks like he shielded himself from fire, maybe, so you can pose him like that, using his arm as protection, his hand, I should say. You got a trigger finger hand for his vibranium arm. I love this detail. It's very shiny. Got this kind of relaxed palm hand. And we have a hand for holding his blade, his knife. This knife is not silver, so I don't know, it might be one of those knives that are made out of a different material. But it's very nice nonetheless. And then his gloved hands again. We have a kind of relaxed palm hand with gloves, good paint apps, a close-fisted hand, another hand, like I said, for holding the blade, knife, whatever you want to call it, and another open palm hand, kind of saying stop. Then we have his assault rifle. I'm not too sure what gun this is. I just know it's a pretty big gun with magazine on the side. I want to say it's like a Russian gun, but I'm not too sure. It does have a stand at the bottom, along with a collapsible kind of like a shoulder holder, whatnot. It's a very nice detailed gun nonetheless. And you can put the scope on top if he wants to do some sniping. And here's his gun with the scope on top, and the tripod's extended so he can kneel down on his stomach and just sit there and wait for the enemy. Alright, so one thing I wanted to mention, when we take off the shoebox cover for the 2014 Captain America Winter Soldier figure, we also get this nice little portrait of the actual figure in a pose, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so this is the 2015 Winter Soldier figure from Captain America Winter Soldier, and he comes with 3 pairs of hands, as you can see. A submachine gun, which I have on him, his goggles that he uses to conceal his identity. Something that the Infinity War or the Civil War but the figure didn't come with is an extra Bucky head sculpt. And that's pretty good head sculpt to me. Looks like Sebastian Stan. Kind of looks like a raccoon with the makeup on his eyes, but I can let that go because it's a pretty decent looking head sculpt. So you can actually pose him with this head sculpt or the one he has on. He also comes with his gun that he uses to take down Nick Fury's vehicle when we first see him. Comes with another assault rifle, which is on him right now, and a plethora of other guns, which I will go through. So, as you can see, these are all the accessories that come with the Winter Soldier, the 2015 figure from Hot Toys. As you can see, quite a bit of a difference. Like I said, this is the gun he uses to take down Nick Fury. The disc here you can take out, or should I say bomb. Very cool. This gun also has an adjustable stock and a flip-up iron sight. So very cool there. Comes with a fisted hand, nice paint apps, as usual by Hot Toys. A relaxed palm hand. Another fisted hand. This is for his metal arm. Very cool looking. I believe this arm is for when he catches his Captain America shield when he throws him on the rooftop, when he throws it at him on the rooftop. But I've tried that pose and it's kind of hard to get him in it, so good luck with that. A semi-fisted hand, but this one I believe you can put one of his knives in it. A trigger hand for his metal arm. And I never understand why they put this in there. This is like a freebie hand because it's in a bag. So I never understood why Hot Toys did this. And then we have his Desert Eagle. I'm just kidding, I'm not sure what this is. It is a pretty high caliber gun, it looks like. You can, of course, cock it back. Very nice detail. Comes with a knife he uses to duel with Steve in the streets. Another little mini handgun. Very peculiar looking, very small. A submachine gun. You can actually open this up from the top. If I can get it to open. There you go. Comes with two of these knives. Very nice looking. Comes with the, what is this, missile? For his underbarrel hand cannon. His goggles, like I said. And this beautiful weapon here with under the barrel cannon, like I said. It's got an adjustable stock. The magazine at the bottom comes out, fully removable. His sights, and you can actually put that bullet inside of here, so that missile, I should say. Very, very nicely equipped. Something Hot Toys rarely does nowadays, except for certain figures like the John Wick, but very nice. Alright, so all that's left now is just to compare these two beasts. As you can see, they are pretty good looking figures in their own perspective. Rights. I do believe the Infinity War sculpt is just incredible. It's definitely better than the Winter Soldier, I believe. It looks exactly like miniature version of Sebastian Stan in Infinity War as Bucky. His suit is very nice. His arm looks nice. He's got his knife holster here. Good looking figure all around. Right, so for articulation, his arm can do a full 360. It can lift out quite a bit, 90 degrees, I'd say. And you can bend it. Like I said, you just have to be careful. It is pretty stiff, but it does bend nonetheless. As far as his other arm, with the actual suit, that's going to be a little bit more hindered. I don't want to take it past, I'd say 45 degrees. Forward, I'd say maybe another 45 degrees forward and back. Again, due to the fabric that his costume is made out of. You can, however, flip this little cover for his suit. It's just a magnet, so you can put it back on, take it off. Very nice. And as you can see, you can take off his jacket, I believe. I haven't tried it, don't want to, but there's a zipper here. Underneath, he's just wearing a regular black shirt. Very cool. Let's get this back up. As far as his knee articulation, he's got quite a bit of shoe articulation and feet articulation, so his leg goes out about 45 degrees, goes forward another 45, back I'd say less, 15 maybe. He does have pretty good knee joint articulation. You can get that to go pretty far, pretty back. And as you can see, his shoes are a little bit hindered because of how they're made. They have the pants actually kind of have like a band that goes around the shoe, so it might hinder articulation a bit, but still pretty posable. And here we have the 2015 release of the Winter Soldier. As you can see, my figure hasn't really peeled the leather, as in most cases. It has in one place, and I will show you, but for the most part, it's pretty clean still. I love this suit, though. It's very tactical, very sturdy looking, and I like the mystique of the mouth guard, although everybody knew that it was Bucky, but his metal arm has the red star for the Russia Federation. Very nice. And this part of his arm is all leather. Now my figure, the back here, he's got a gun holster for his machine gun, holster for his knives, holster for everything basically. His other gun here, his other gun would go there, but I have it in his arm. His knife, his other gun goes there. Guns everywhere. Like I was saying, as you can see on my figure, I don't know if you can make it out, but you can't really bend them that well because mine started to rip from here. So the articulation is kind of hindered, and it's also started, the leather has started to peel there just a bit. So I'm trying to be careful, making this figure last. Alright, so as far as his arm, metal arm is concerned, you can do a full 360 degrees of articulation. You can lift it up about 90 degrees, and you can bend it, but like I said, actually this has gotten a little looser over the years. It was pretty stiff, but as you can see, it's not as bad as it used to be. And on this arm, you can go up about 45 degrees. I wouldn't do anything higher than that because it might start to flake. And you can move his arm, not much at all actually, maybe 10 degrees if that. As far as his knees go, his boot is one piece here, so that definitely hinders the foot articulation, but it also makes it a little bit sturdy, I would say, so he stands quite well. But you can move his foot up about 30 degrees forward, 30 degrees back, maybe 30 degrees to the side. His pants are pretty tight, so you don't get that much articulation. He has pretty good knee articulation, I'd say about 90 degrees. One thing to note, if you want to put on his glasses, you have to take off his cap. It's just a magnet. I mean his hair, there's just a magnet and it comes off. Then you can put on his glasses. There's two. I don't know how well you can see this, but there are two indents in the side of his head. That is where his glasses go. You just slip them on. And there you go. Now you have a fully masked Winter Soldier. And I absolutely love that. The customization on this guy is crazy. He's got so many different ways you can customize how he looks. From just having the face shield, to putting on the goggles, to putting on the completely maskless face. Or head sculpt, I should say. So it's very, very cool. And here's a couple poses for you guys. One of them where it looks like, I'd say, when he's shooting Nick Fury's vehicle. And we see him for the first time. Here we have another look at him when he's about to take on Cap one-on-one, when he's out of ammunition. Alright guys, one last look before we move on to the Infinity War Bucky. Like I said, this guy is an absolute beast. I love this guy. He's one of my favorite figures. And I picked this guy up as soon as he was announced, because I knew I had to have him. If you can pick this guy up at a good price, I would really advise it, because he's worth every penny of it. And there's just so many great poses and customization you can have with this guy, so definitely worth a purchase. Here we have our Infinity War Cap. Infinity War Bucky shooting down some enemies in Wakanda. Very good looking figure. I'm not a big fan of the suit as much as the Winter Soldier one, but still pretty good. I just love that head sculpt though. That head sculpt is where it's at. And here's another pose for you as he's being turned into ash. He's seeing what's going on here. That's how I have him in my display, and I like that pose. It's a good use of his arm accessory. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If I had to choose between this guy or the Winter Soldier, I would have to say the Winter Soldier version versus just the regular Bucky Barnes. It's just comes with so many accessories, and it's just so good looking that I would have to pick that one up. Although I must say that the Infinity War head sculpt is just so much better. I might have to try to swap this head out and put it on my Winter Soldier, so see how that goes. But thank you guys, and hope you guys like this video. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave some comments what you guys want to see in the future, and I will see you next time.